What's going on, everybody? It has been a long while since my last video, and I am so sorry. But in today's video, I'm going to be looking at Nate Parrish's brand new song, Bad Excuse, along with his lyric video for it. All that and more in today's video, so make sure you stay tuned. All right, well, my name is Adam. I hope you're having a beautiful day. This is Sanctify Studios, where I like to create and examine content with a sanctifying biblical view. I like to highlight those artists who are trying to create content that is sanctifying and biblical. So I focus on a lot of Christian rock, a lot of Christian metal, a little bit of hip hop here and there, contemporary music, all of that stuff. And so if any of that interests you, if any of that sounds like something you want to see more of, then you can do me a huge favor and you can leave this video a thumbs up. You can hit the subscribe button and you can hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new videos arrive. What else we got? I haven't done this in a while. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what bands you want me to react to in the future. I really do want to get more into contemporary. I'm going to be covering the rock and metal stuff for sure. If you want to lean on the heavier side, go check out For the Rock and Kingdom Core. If you want to lean more towards like the older stuff, 70s, 80s rock kind of stuff, maybe even some 90s stuff, Metal 777 does a lot of that. My niche is like right there in Christian rock and some of the harder rock metal stuff. So I try to dive into the death metal stuff. I got a lot of friends who make deathcore metal stuff. So I'm just all over the place, you guys. Again, I am so sorry that my last episode was like almost 2 months ago, you guys. It's been almost 2 months. There is nothing but bad excuses for waiting that long to make a video. But a lot has happened in the last 2 months. My band, Classic Disaster, we released our song Broken System. It's the last single before we're coming out with our EP. And there was a lot of like marketing I had to do for that, sending us to radios and playlists and channels and all that fun stuff. I think we might have had a show or two in the middle of that, but that was going on. My car decided to break the window regulator, and I know how to fix it, and so I did, but it kind of took longer than I wanted it to. And then I got sick out of nowhere, and I was like in bed for days with a fever, sore throat, fun stuff. And you can kind of hear I'm a little congested still, so I'm on the back end of it. But yeah, just a lot of stuff happened, and there's been so much music that has come out in the last 2 months. So much music. We got new Spoken, we got new Seventh Day Slumber, we've got new Convictions, we got so much stuff. I think even Project 86 came out with a music video. I'm going to try to get to what I can. New Matt Sassano, we got to get to that. But one of those songs is from Nate Parrish, and that's his song Bad Excuse. So I'm definitely going to make sure that we cover that one first, especially because, good news, I went to a concert this last weekend. I was like waiting to see if I was going to feel good enough to go, and the concert was on Friday. On Thursday, I felt like 90% better. And so I knew that this concert was happening in Bakersfield. I wanted to support because Nate Parrish is the bro, and Disciple was coming through. Disciple's my favorite band. Like, I have to be there. Disciple is my favorite band. I have to be there. So I willed myself to be well enough to go. Which isn't true. A lot of people prayed for me. I was thankful for that. But I was good enough to go on Friday. Made the drive out to Bakersfield, and it was such an amazing event. It was so cool. Like, it's a beautiful thing. Like, it's a beautiful thing when you get to go to a show, period. It's a beautiful thing when you get to go to a show and your favorite people in the world are there, like Nate Parrish and Andrew Stanton and Josiah, Kevin, Joey, like the band and everybody. But it's also equally awesome when you look around the room and you just see a bunch of people wearing band t-shirts of bands you listen to. I was seeing obviously Disciple t-shirts. I was seeing some Cutlass t-shirts. I was seeing some Convictions t-shirts. I was seeing a Nine Lashes t-shirt. Like, so cool. Phineas, Fit for a King. Like, there were so many awesome band t-shirts. I was actually wearing a Pillar sweater. Like, you're just around family, and it's just a beautiful thing. So I hope that for all of you watching who happen to be in this Christian rock metal community, Even if you're on the contemporary side and have listened to Cutlass, or maybe you're local and you follow Nate Parrish, you know, like it's just a beautiful thing when you get together with your people, you know, your family. And so that was awesome to experience that. Nate Parrish killed it. And like everybody was sick. Everybody was sick. Nate Parrish was sick. The band was sick. I saw on their Instagrams that they had like a fever. Poor Andrew Stanton didn't headbang once, so he had to have had a headache. Like everybody was sick, but they were there and they put on a great show. It was a great time, and I'm so grateful that I went. So thank you, Nate Parrish, for being a part of putting that on. He opened up for the band, and he did a great job. I would say it was a successful event, and I hope that we have that again. It's like the first time in like 10 years that Disciple has come to California. It probably hasn't been 10 years, but it feels like it's been 10 years. I think the last time I saw them in California was 10 years ago at Chain Reaction 2014. So I drove out to Arizona to see them, but yeah, it's been forever. So thank you, Nate Parrish, for making that happen and for being an awesome bro. Like, Nate Parrish is the bro. And if you didn't know, check out the merch. Check out the merch, you guys. Look at this. This is high quality merch here. If you didn't know, if you've ever heard that song, "Can you take me higher to a place where I can see?" If you've ever heard that song, fun fact, Nate Parrish is actually the lead singer of that band. And after the band broke up, you know, since none of those guys ended up starting their own things or anything, he decided to take that song and start playing it at his shows. And so he made a t-shirt with just him on it, because obviously the lead singer is the most important person. And he's starting to play it at his shows now. So all of that's not true. It's a great song. But this was a fun t-shirt Nate made, and he is starting to play it, play higher at his shows. I hope he's playing it at every single one. He better. We got to share this music with the world. These kids need to hear Creed. But yeah, Nate Parrish is the bro. So we're going to dive into it. I'm rambling, and I'm so sorry. It's just been a long time. I miss you guys. I'm going to ramble. I'm sorry. I'm not going to make these videos an hour to 2 hours long like I used to. I've gotten really good at keeping it 15 to 30 minutes. But this might be a 30-minute one, so sorry, guys. Let's dive into this. We're going to check out Bad Excuse by Nate Parrish, the first song off of the new album that he'll be releasing. He's been working with Josiah Prince, so that's exciting. And spoiler alert, I have heard this song already, so I know it's amazing, but I haven't seen the lyric video. And if you guys have seen my old videos, the hour-and-a-half long videos that I've done for Nate Parrish, he has such rich imagery in all of his videos. He's an artist. He's a genius when it comes to art and design and all that fun stuff. And so I'm excited to just like pick apart the little fun stuff that he has in here. So here we go. Nate Parrish, Bad Excuse. Let's check it out. Already fun? Oh, nice. Oh, that's so cool. We've got like a little lyric video / live performance. Cool. Apology for my apology. I just read the script that was given to me. I'm just a talking cat. I'm just a walking dead. Seeing you the lies that I've been fed. And all I know is all I'm told. And all I know is all I'm told. But I need another bad excuse. What I need another speech from you. Been a bad thing, and you're lying it so. The only thing I ever need from you. Step down. This is really awesome live, you guys. Step down. All right, before we get into the next part of the song, guys, look at this. Look at this. So you've got the skeleton with the fake hair, right? We've got like, you know, the shiny looking hair, the greasy hair kind of people. You've got a B on the eye and a A on the nose and a D on the other eye, making bad. And then you got excuse on the tongue. You've got the skin that's at the skeleton. I don't know if this is like a clock thing here on the where the tie is supposed to be, but that's super cool. You've got the snake skin jacket on him, right? So like kind of going off of the theme of the last album. And then we've got this symbol, which I think is like I think that's supposed to be like a mystical thing. Like, I'm sorry, I'm fumbling my words today, but thinking about the supernatural or whatever. There's another word for it, but and then peace, but Satan's hand, right? So like peace, but we talked about this a lot with the Project 86 songs, right? Peace that is unified in anything that is not true, anything that's not truth is not real peace, and it's not real unity. And it could even be, deceptive. It could even be satanic and all that fun stuff. So really great imagery, really, really great stuff. I love it. I'm going to move on. So cool. These guitars are so great, by the way. Like, super big highlight of the song. Great moment here in the song. Building it up. Really fun, like pop punk rock, the lead part there. Woo! Awesome. And now I get it. The tie thing is like to hypnotizing people with the whole that thing, and that hand symbol. I'm trying to think of what the word is, and I don't know why I'm not finding it. But the tarot card reading, like all of the supernaturally kind of stuff. Anyways, it's such a great song. It's typical Nate Parrish, just saying what needs to be said. Let me see if we've got lyrics down here at the bottom. It's okay. We got them here in the lyric video. Apologies for my apology. I just read the script that was given to me. Feeding you the lies that I've been fed. And then we've got the skeleton chomping down. So cool. Great imagery. And all I know is all I'm told. Put on top of the skull, right? Like all that's filling my head, all that I know is all I'm told. It's great ideas here for his lyric video. I don't need another bad excuse. I don't need another speech from you. Very pointed towards, could be just politicians. It could be anybody who is in leadership. It could be anybody who holds a point of authority. This is just talking about how people who have that authority and are trying to keep it and are trying to manipulate and try to continue to hold their position will lie, and they'll manipulate the information. Second verse, right? They will be fake. They'll put on a face. They'll try to hypnotize you. They'll try to feed you whatever lies they want to feed you so that they can stay in that position and stay in that authority and power. And Nate's just saying, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I don't need a speech. I don't need a lie. I don't need for you to try to make it look better than it is. Like, just step down. Just step down. Let somebody else do it. I don't need any of that stuff from you. I don't need you to try to fight. Like, you're not that important. Like, I think it's crazy that like politicians think that they are that important. They represent the people, and the people are important. The politicians aren't the important ones. They are a representative of the ideas and the conversations and the votes, but the actual people aren't. The actual politicians are not important. They shouldn't be fighting so hard for their authority and power. That's not what they're supposed to be doing. And you could even say the same about like church leaders, right? Like, the church is important. The people who are pastors and the people who are in leadership, like, honestly, other people can fill those positions. You are called to lead the flock, but it's still Christ's church. God can use somebody else, right? Like, we're not that important. God wants to use us. Yes, God wants to change us and make us those leaders who are worthy of that kind of responsibility. But at the end of the day, if you're not worthy of that responsibility, if you are showing yourself not fit for that kind of position, then just step down. Let God use somebody else, and you go through the recovery and the healing that you need to go through. Just a thought. Silver tongue. Just such great imagery. And let me go ahead and say too, I absolutely love the use of putting you in the video. This is something that my band did for Broken System for the first time. Set up a green screen in the garage and had us be put in the video. Super inspired by Spoken and their song Through It All, because they had a lyric video, but it was with them playing throughout that whole lyric video. And I was like, I really want something like that, because it shows the person behind the music, right? The people behind the music, and it's kind of a little performance, but you're also getting the lyrics and the message, and you get to utilize imagery however you want. And Nate did a great job of putting himself in the video and allowing for people to see who Nate is. Like, who Nate Parrish is now. And he's this character that's yelling through this glass screen, he's yelling through and he's saying like, step down, and you're seeing him. And I think that's a really important thing for artists these days. Like, if you have a green screen and you have the capability to put yourself out there in your content, then do it. 'Cause like, you're just as much a part of your music as the music is a part of you. And if you're trying to share that music with people, sharing yourself is also not a bad thing. So you just help people become more familiar with who's behind that music. So it's just a little piece of advice, because it just made this video so much more entertaining to have somebody strumming a guitar and for him screaming, and like you get the energy behind the song a little bit more. So yeah. So good. That is Bad Excuse by Nate Parrish, available now. And Nate just signed to a new label. Congratulations, bro. I'm really excited for you and everything that God is doing with you. And and guys, like, I think that it speaks also to like the style of the song. It's like angry, but it's not angry. The song that's talking about having somebody step down, saying I don't need another speech from, I don't need all this stuff. It's funny that it's this like happy song and it's having a topic like that. I feel like punk rock and pop rock is very like, it's a great genre for having this kind of attitude. Everybody knows, everybody knows that politicians are, they lie and they manipulate to keep their positions. And like, who am I that I'm going to do something about it? Who are you that you're going to do something about it? Who is anybody that anybody's going to actually do something about it? But it starts with speaking out against it. So this is almost like a funny way of speaking out against it, but also like, like it's going to happen anyways. We know, but could you just please step down? Like, we know you're not going to do it, and we know you're going to keep, like, it's this like, not indifferent, but you know, it's knowing that it's going to happen, but still wishing it wasn't that way. And you can still kind of laugh about it, and you can still live your life with peace. But it's like, hey, can we still at least speak out against these deceptions? And can we, you know, it would be nice if, you know, people actually told the truth. It'd be nice if these people would step down and just let other people take over those positions. You know, it's just a fun attitude that comes with pop rock and punk rock and pop punk, all those different genres, where it's like happy mood, not so happy message, but you can still have a happy mood in a not happy message. So really, really cool. Great job, Nate Parrish. Yeah, guys, I think that's all I have to say about that. Go and follow him. I think he's the Nate Parrish on Instagram and all that stuff. So go check that out. He is coming out with an album soon. So he's going to be releasing more songs, working with Josiah Prince from Disciple and All Right Years. So Josiah Prince, if you didn't know, he was a part of a band called Philmont. And so he has some roots in that like pop rock, punk rock genre. And he came out with an album for a band called All Right Years, and it's that same kind of style. So seeing Nate and Josiah work together on something like this is awesome, because I know that they're going to work well together, and this whole album is going to be fun, and it's going to be awesome. Little things like that high synth that you heard at the end of the song, like it just totally works with Nate's energy, and I'm excited to hear more of that in the future. So yeah, guys, great stuff. If you enjoyed today's video, then be sure to leave a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when new videos arrive. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought of the song. Is this something that you are going to put in your playlist? Is this something you're going to listen to in the next couple months as we go into election weeks, the election months? You know, I will say in 2020, I did not handle that election in a healthy way. I was stressed out all the time. I was looking at numbers, and I was debating friends, and I was going back and forth and really stressing myself out and bringing myself to a point of anxiety. This time around, I feel like we've gone through so much in the last 4 years. This time around, I'm not going to stress at all. I'm going to have discussions instead of arguments. And if it seems fruitful, if it doesn't seem fruitful, I'm not going to do it. I'll speak out for the truth. I'll speak out against lies, but I'm not going to stress. And I hope that you guys can do that too, that we can have just as much peace as the mood of this song as we go through election months coming up. And just know that we're called to love each other. We're called to love the world as God loves the world, the people in the world. Love your neighbor as yourself. We're not called to love the ways of the world, which is lies and deception and all that, and sin and all that stuff. But we at least need to make sure that we love our neighbors, and that means not beating them over the head with what we think is 110% fact, and not meeting them where they're at. So since we're on the topic of politicians and elections and all that fun stuff, just want to throw that out there. All right, guys, that's all I got for you in today's video. If you want to support this channel, one of the best ways that you can do that is by supporting my band Classic Disaster. So if you like Christian rock and metal, a little bit more on the screamy side, you can go check out our new song, Broken System, and our other songs, Escape and To the Ground. We're coming out with that EP soon. We've got a couple shows lined up in the next couple of months. We got one at Chain Reaction coming up on April 12th. We're going to be going over to Arizona on May 11th to go be a part of Rock the Desert Fest over there in Chandler, Arizona. So that's really cool. Fun stuff happening. So yeah, if you want to support the channel, one of the best ways you can do that is by supporting my band. So go check that out. And another fun opportunity is if you are a musician and you've been trying to get your music out, one tool that we have used, and do your research. I'm not telling you to use this tool because there's a lot of different tools out there. There's CD Baby, there's TuneCore, and there's DistroKid. If you've done your research and you're like, you know what, DistroKid sounds like the one for me, then below in the description, you can visit the link and you will get a discount off of these prices for releasing your music. DistroKid is what Classic Disaster uses. We pay one price every year. It's a low price, and we get to put out as many songs as we want. And so it's been awesome to be able to have that freedom. We don't have a very big budget, and so we don't get all of the extra things that come with every song. You can get extra things every time you release a song, but the bare minimum is just that one cost every year. And so it's made it super easy for us to get out there and connect with fans, connect with the community, share the music, and have it like come to life, have everything actually happen. So yeah, if you're interested in doing something like that, then you can go down into the description, visit that link, and you'll get a discount, and we'll get a little kickback. So it helps to support the channel and the band, all that fun stuff. So if you're interested in that, check it out. And if not, no worries. I will see you in the next video. Take care and have a beautiful rest of the day.